Mr. Ryan Merchant. He is the director of Beauty Palace. Beauty Palace is, as he says, a one-stop shop for all professional beauty, hair and beauty requirements of salons and spas across the country. And welcome, Ryan.
Thank you.
Let's start. How and when did Beauty Palace as a company, as an outlet start? Give us a bit of the history about your company.
Beauty Palace as a brand is originated actually in 2004. Prior to this, of course, the business was started by my uncle in 1987. And at that time, we didn't have the name Beauty Palace. And 2004 is when we actually formed the brand Beauty Palace, which was focusing on the professional and salon industry of India.
Okay, so 2004, it's almost a decade.
Yes, we are close to a decade this year.
You have been here.
Yes.
So in the last 10 years that you have been as a part of the company and as a director, what all have you done? What are the changes that have happened in terms of products, services? Just map out your growth line.
See, it all started from a very core industry which was very raw. That's what we identified in 2004. There were a lot of salons coming up. There were a lot of people who were entering into salons. And what we thought was identifying ourselves as one of the ace service and equipment supplier. The lack of the right enterprise for a person who wants to start a salon was a big gap which needed to be fulfilled. And that's when we put our steps down and we were there. Beauty Palace currently has, the 2013 calendar for us gives us a clear indication of what is still growing. Is we managed to make more than a salon a day through us.
Okay.
Now when we say it's about supplying of the equipments and the furniture, of course, not doing the infrastructure, but it's about supplying material to the doorstep where a salon would start tomorrow. So that average went to more than one salon a day. So in the current working year calendar where we had 320 days of working, we managed to pull up servicing 480 salons.
Okay.
So that was almost 1.5 salon a day.
Okay. So one is of course the furniture and the equipment. What about the products which go into making up a salon? Because a whole lot of products are in use daily,
Right.
and equipment also which goes into the usage of a salon. So where does Beauty Palace come into there?
See, when you consider equipments, we've got the best of Southeast,
Okay.
which is not only where people consider that it's going to be cheap and it's not going to be lasting. That's not what we are looking at. Likewise, most of the European brands have their manufacturing resource in the southeast part of the world. We also get our products specially manufactured and get them to India.
Okay.
At the same time, we have the best of the European products available across the globe.
Okay.
And we try to outsource them as much as possible on the factor of acceptance of the price. Since the entire industry, how much ever it grows and blooms up, the nerve of India is being price sensitive.
Absolutely.
So you will come across the industry which is promising you huge numbers, which you are not expecting even. At the same time, you have to be very aggressive on your pricing.
Okay. Do you have any exclusive tie-ups? Because I've seen Iconic,
Yes.
Trial-On,
Yes.
Seriously. Now, are they exclusively with you, or you are one of their distributors in India? How does it work?
The brands that we have currently is Iconic, Biosoft, Up to Toe, Argan Deluxe, which is an argan oil shampoo
Yes.
conditioner range, Chiriotti from Italy. We have Kryolan, where we are the channel partner only for West India.
Mumbai, okay, West.
That is Maharashtra and Gujarat states.
Right.
And we also do a trade and marketing for few other local brands which are exclusive for us for Mumbai. Iconic and Biosoft are our in-house babies.
Okay, so they're your.
So globally, we own them.
Mm-hmm.
Iconic is currently available in 3 countries,
Okay.
and it is currently the third most famous brand of India.
Where is it manufactured?
It's manufactured in Korea,
Okay.
of course, China, and certain components come in from Italy.
Okay.
But the entire process of electrical gadgets, housing, and assembling happens in China, of course.
And how popular is Iconic in India? I mean, what is the kind of market space you capture?
I think we capture currently 30% of India.
Because that is a product which is there in every, not
Yes.
one but multiple
The
products.
Iconic is something which is like a heartfelt.
Yeah.
It's like our own baby.
And when did Iconic happen? In terms of
Iconic
year?
happened in June 2010.
10. Okay,
Yes.
so 3-4 years old.
The basis of Iconic actually evolved out of envy.
Okay, okay.
So it was somewhere where we had got rejected for a distribution of the brand we were applying for.
So you decided to.
And that's when we decided, like, bang on, you know, let's just go for it. So
Okay.
likewise, every 3 months when we have people coming into the store, the first question that is being questioned to us is, what's new and Iconic? So that constant tapping of the innovations, constant tapping of the trends in the current world, and getting them to India at the right time when the trend is in, was something which was the biggest target for us to catch.
So, who helped you in this process of identifying the market need, identifying we are ready for a particular product?
It was all with completely with a close connect with the hairstylist and the salon owners
Okay,
themselves.
okay. So just
We-
name a few stylists you work closely with.
I worked very closely with Seema Jerajani. I worked very closely with Mr. Kapil Sharma. I work very closely with Vipul Chudasama.
Okay.
So currently these people are, I think, the trendsetters.
On the top. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
These guys keep recommending and talking to me about what is needed. I had a huge support initially from Alim when I was really blown out with the variety of the hairstyling brushes which are available in the global market to buy.
Hmm.
And then I got all of them as a sample, and I straight went to his Versova salon. And I said, "This is what I have. What should I get?" you know. So it was he who guided me that, right, this is what you should
look
be
for.
looking at. And then the education part came a lot in depth from Seema ji,
Okay.
where she actually taught me what are the qualities that are required in a hair tool that a hairstylist would be able to work more comfortably and the product would result better.
Okay.
Then I went on to study the Tony & Guy Singapore syllabus, where they teach how to choose the right equipment. So those tutorials for me worked a lot for me to getting the right product. Then understanding the Indian market, where people have thick hair, they work on high temperatures of the hair dryer, so everything needed to match. In India, unfortunately, we still have the voltage fluctuations. So identifying the electrical gadgets which can take care of these electrical fluctuations and not blow out.
Yeah.
So all these minorities concretely develop what Iconic is there currently today.
Okay. Along with the increase in the number of salons in India and the growing need for products and equipments to set up salon and to run salons, there is a growing competition of service providers like you.
Right.
So how do you view competition? How do you deal with competition? One, and two is you said you have the last year 1 salon a day. What is the exact process through which you reach out to salons and you kind of?
See, it's more about associations with the salons, which are big chains of salons.
Okay.
So currently we service the VLCCs, we service the Javed Habibs, we service Enrich, we service Naturals, we service Lux, we service Trends in Vogue, Studio 11. All these are big chains.
Okay.
Okay. More or less, the industry is evolving around with people who are actually working with these big guys,
Okay.
and the top end people or the stylists then move ahead in life and look at starting up their own setups. So it's obviously having a connect with these guys who they regularly know who's the supplier.
Okay.
And when these guys move ahead, and start something to their own, they know that where they're supposed to go. Because they're used to our products, they're used to our services, and we are delivering at par excellence.
Okay.
We are delivering at every corner of India, right from Yukol to the most difficult state of East to South Kanyakumari. Everywhere on a given day, there are products being delivered on a continuous basis.
And the competition part of it?
Competition is good, I would say. Since the industry is evolving, I must say that there is always a limitation in imports. The consistency is never 100%.
Okay.
And more or less, the competition is somewhere in-house for us. It's not majorly that we are worried about the competitors, because a lot of new people who've evolved in the industry as suppliers to the salon industry are somewhere associated and are good buyers of mine.
Okay, so there's a kind of a...
So in the other way, more the competition grow, more is the spread of our horizons, more it's spread of our products. Because it's people who are entering into the business, they rather just come up to us, we being aggressive on our pricing and available with the products. It saves time, effort and energy, and of course the money for somebody to think about a setup. And here we ready-madely have with them, okay, you have a store, this is what you need to pick up, start, and this is what the business will give you. Then we plan out the marketing strategies for them to grow in their own individual zones. Right from all our data of salons that we've done in that particular state, we guide them straight to our new channel partner, where the salons know that this is where they can go now and get all the products which Beauty Palace houses. So it works good for me. More the competition, more the growth.
Okay, great. Positive outlook to competition.
Definitely positive.
Great. What is your outlook for the future? What is it that you would like? How would you like to see Beauty Palace grow, and in what direction?
Currently we have about 4 to 5 brands in our kitty, but we are looking at expanding up to 12 brands by the financial year end. That's by March. And a lot of these brands are going to be expertise in individual departments. So we get something in nails, we get something in hair treatments, we're getting something in which is related to servicing makeup artists with respect to the accessories and everything. So getting the minorities and the majority segments in. Once this gets streamlined with availability with us, then we're looking at expanding Beauty Palace and franchising it out with Beauty Palace Express. What Beauty Palace Express would do is having a standalone stores in a lot of places across the city and maybe across India for people who would be interested, and would in-house all the brands that Beauty Palace has. So the main target is to fulfill the criteria of all the necessity categories that a salon would need. So we have something in equipments, we have furniture, we have makeup, we have nails, we have chemical treatments, we have argan oil shampoo conditioners, we've got the regular line of shampoo conditioners, we've got Up to Toe, which is a manicure pedicure tool, we've got Pro Arte, which is servicing makeup artists in its in the tools and the vanity cases. So all these together would formulate a complete end-to-end service stores for a salon owner, and right in their zone. So that's the expansion plan.
Great. Wonderful talking to you.
Same here. Thanks for your
Wish you all
time.
the best.
Thank you very much.